The sunlight falling on Earth every day outshines all other energy sources on the planet. In 2018 alone, humans consumed around 167,000 terawatt-hours of energy, around 80% of which came from fossil fuels. In a single hour, the power from the sun that strikes the Earth is more than the entire world consumes in a year. Combating climate change through decarbonizing our economy is one aspect of the most pressing issues facing the world. With solar power so abundant, how can we harness all this free energy for a cleaner, more sustainable future? Solar photovoltaic, or PV technology, is one answer. But how does it work? The photovoltaic cell is the building block of the system. The cell is made from two layers of electrical semiconductors. As the energy from light, known as photons, strikes, it can produce an electric current. This is known as the Photoelectric Effect. It can be enhanced by adding impurities or doping. Most current solar PV cells are made of silicon. One layer is doped with phosphorus, creating an excess of free electrons, a negative or N layer. The other with boron, to create a deficiency of electrons, and so a positive or P layer. When the photons strike the semiconductor, excited electrons flow across the P-N boundary, called the depletion layer. The free electrons in the N layer fill holes in the P layer, creating an electrical current. Non-reflective coatings improve sunlight absorption and efficiency, and metallic conducting strips connect the current. Silicon PV cells are low-cost, highly efficient and sustainable, lasting up to 40 years. Solar PV cells are electrically connected and packaged in weather-tight PV modules. Connecting modules forms an array. The more modules in an array, the greater the amount of electricity generated. An inverter then changes the DC to AC to connect to the electricity distribution grid. Double-sided or bifacial PV arrays have cells that are active on both sides. The underside collects reflected light from the ground. Once installed, its operation generates no pollution and emits no greenhouse gas. Photowattio Renewable Ventures, FRV, is a leading global developer of renewable utility-scale projects and part of Abdul Latif Jameel Energy. FRV has built a pipeline of over 7,000 megawatts DC, with projects in markets including Europe, the Middle East, Australia, Africa and Latin America. The equivalent of generating enough electricity for over 1 million homes every year and avoiding over 100 million tons of CO2 emissions annually. The world continues its transition towards a sustainably powered future. We look forward to being a part of it.